Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video here on FPL Now. Today we're going to be going over my transfer plans for Game Week 3 and also how I got on in Game Week 2. So if you're excited for the video, drop a like down below, leave a comment, what are your plans going into Game Week 3, subscribe if you're brand new, and let's get into the video. So, starting things off, I finished Game Week 2 on 82 points. I thought I was on 81 points, but then Robinson got another bonus point out of nowhere. They've actually tweaked the bonus point system this year a little bit more so, where players can lose or gain bonus up to like 24 hours after the game or something like that, or at the end of the game week. It's really weird. Wasn't expecting it, but I'll definitely take an extra point from Robinson, who actually didn't keep a clean sheet this week, but still was my highest scoring defender, so I was very happy about that. But either way, I finished on 82 points, a game week rank of 2,039,000. I went from 3-something mil to 1.7 mil. Palmer really hurt my my rank this week. I think I was up in the top 1 mil, and then Palmer went on an absolute riot, and then that just shot me all the way down to 1.7 mil. Salah scoring as well wasn't ideal, but either way, Henderson picking up 1 point. Not really the best player that I've picked really going into the season. Obviously, there's been worse picks like NKUNKU and Ben Mee and stuff like that. But yeah, he just isn't really getting what I was expecting to get. Like, I was expecting him maybe to get more than 3 points from the first 2 fixtures, because now they've got Chelsea away. I mean, Leicester at home is fine, but then it's like United at home, Everton away. A lot of people are kind of thinking about playing their wild card right now. And I'm not going to lie, it's also crossed my mind as well, because I've got so many fires in my team to put out, like NKUNKU, Ben Mee. I also probably want to be bringing in somebody like Salah or Cole Palmer or something like that. There's a lot of things that I'd like to change. I don't think I'm in like an immediate danger of having to do it, but it would very much help the next few weeks. And I don't know, kind of umming and ahhing about it. I will make a wildcard video tomorrow, because I think I've made a pretty good draft if you were to wildcard this week, because I know a lot of people are. So obviously look out for that. But either way, I could wildcard this week, but I'm not like completely convinced by it. Probably like 80-20% not wildcarding. But either way, Henderson picking up 1 point. And then, yeah, defenders actually doing really, really well this week. Both Trent and Porro picking up clean sheets. And then Robinson not picking up a clean sheet, but getting an assist and getting 2 bonus points as well. So was my highest scoring defender even without the clean sheet. So very, very happy about that. The only thing about Trent is obviously his body language was really, really bad when he got subbed, and I think he might have been arguing with the manager or something like that. So I don't want to read too much into it, but it is also something to kind of think about. It doesn't help the kind of transfer saga going on with Trent right now, Real Madrid and stuff like that. It looks like he is going to stay at Liverpool, but I don't know, if he keeps having like outbursts like that, it's not looking good. But either way, he picked up 6 points. He got subbed early again, but like I say, it did lock in the clean sheet. He wasn't really anywhere near bonus. The only thing that he really, I mean, he played well, obviously, but it was just annoying that Jota didn't score that goal that he created, because that would have been so many points for me. But either way, yeah, Trent, Robinson, Porro, absolute standout players this week. A full house of points from those 3. Henderson could have been better, but it is what it is. Moving into the midfield and nearly getting a full house. Diogo Jota picking up an assist, so getting 6 points. Eze picking up 2 points. I know that Eze is a really frustrating player to own right now, but I don't think anybody else in the league has had more shots than him. He's been very unlucky not to score. Same as like Bruno Fernandes owners as well. Like, they've been very, very unlucky to not get anything from him. But yeah, Eze, like I say, on penalties. I know they play Chelsea, but then they play Leicester, so obviously that's a great fixture. And we all see how leaky Chelsea are at the back. I mean, Wolves, they don't look very good this season, obviously, but they scored 2, could have been 3. Obviously, it did get chalked off, but I'm not too worried about owning Eze for Chelsea, and then obviously I want him for Leicester at home. After that, we might revisit it and maybe get rid of him, but on penalties, a nailed player, 90 minutes. Yeah, I don't think I'll be getting rid of him. I think he'll start converting some of these shots soon, and we'll start getting a bit of a haul from him. And then Smith Rowe, absolute legend this week. It was obviously between Smith Rowe and NKUNKU who I played this week, and I was always a little bit hesitant about playing 3 Fulham players, but 2 of them returned, so I can't really complain too much about that. But yeah, gotta hand it to the deadline stream, everybody in there, because I put up a poll. I was like, who would you rather play, Smith Rowe or NKUNKU? I already had Smith Rowe in my starting 11 anyway, and if you watched last week's videos, he was in my starting 11 from like day 1. But there's always that idea that obviously if NKUNKU played, like, they scored 6 goals. If you weren't kind of watching the game or anything like that, but then you looked at the result at the end and you saw Chelsea score 6 goals and NKUNKU only get 1 point, you'd feel very hard done by. And that's obviously because he got benched. So yeah, Smith Rowe picking up a goal though, 10 points, really, really nice. Fulham look really, really good at the moment. They look very attacking, so I don't actually mind owning 3 players. And they've got Ipswich as well, which Again, it's a good fixture. I'd much prefer it be Ipswich at home, but, you know, I don't mind having 3 players for that fixture. And then Saka picking up 6 points. Obviously nowhere near as high scoring as Son and Palmer and Salah this week, but he obviously had a really good game week 1, so not too worried about Saka. All the premiums are kind of like in the same boat at the moment. They've all kind of scored around the same points, barring Salah obviously scoring a few more. But yeah, I think like Saka's on about 18 or whatever. Son's on about 18, 19. Palmer's on about 18, 19. So they're all around the same. So whoever you picked, you're kind of all in the same boat. It's all whether you picked Haaland or Salah, because obviously Haaland went big this week, picking up 34 points for me because of my captain. So obviously 17 points. If you did triple captain him, fair play. You can't really go wrong with a cheeky hat trick with a triple captaincy. Like I say, I always like double game weeks, but sometimes single game weeks are better. And like I say, if you triple captain, you just must be grinning very much right now. You must be in the 90s or 100s if you did triple captain him this week. So yeah, fair play. I'm still happy because he still was a massive rank booster. He was nowhere near as highly owned as I was expecting him to be. So yeah, don't mind the 34 points from him at all. Isak picking up 2 points. It's a little bit underwhelming, really. A lot of people are thinking of doing, or were thinking of doing, NKUNKU to Palmer and then like Isak down to a 4.5 mil striker, which I didn't mind, especially because next week I've got Isak playing Porro, and I kind of have to play Porro because obviously Ben Mee's not going to play because he didn't play against Liverpool. I think he will go down in price as well, which is a little bit unfortunate. So yeah, I really wanted him for that Southampton fixture. Didn't know that he kind of wasn't going to be playing anymore, so it is what it is. It's another reason that I potentially could be wildcarding, obviously, to get rid of him, but again, I don't think it's enough of a reason to obviously wildcard. But yeah, Isak picking up 2 points, and then Moon is, oh, dude, so frustrating, man. He had like 7 big chances. I don't know how he didn't score. I'm very happy like owning him, like an XG of 0.58. I think he's going to come good soon. I think he's going. I don't mind still owning him. He's still got Ipswich, West Ham, Newcastle, and Forest. I'm absolutely fine owning all 3 Fulham players for this run of fixtures, and then maybe wildcarding around game week 6, 7 if I'm going to do that. But yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know how he's not scored yet. Honestly, he had so many chances. He came off on the 79th minute as well, which I'm fine with. He's getting about 70, 80 minutes every game. That's all good. I just need him to bag, because right now he did to be fair outscore Chris Wood and Armstrong this week because they both picked up a point. But at the same time, it could have been so much more. It could have had 2 easy like finishes. It would have been massive, but it is what it is. And then yeah, that's everybody for the team. So 82 points. Then obviously on the bench, Ward picking up 0 and NKUNKU picking up 1 because he came on like the 82nd minute or something like that. Ben Mee picking up 0, and then Johnson actually got 3 because he got the assist for Ipswich's goal, which was quite interesting. He also started as well, which I was quite happy about, and also played 90 minutes. So if need be, like Ipswich have a really, really good kind of fixture run coming up. So if I ever need to play him like against Southampton or something like that in game week 5, then I don't mind doing that. Because obviously Porro's got some like tough fixtures coming up, but then he's got Brentford. It might just be where I just keep Porro now. I was always going to get rid of him, but there's just other fires that I need to put out in my team, like NKUNKU and Ben Mee and stuff like that. So I'll probably just hold him for Newcastle and Arsenal, see what happens. And then I'll have him for Brentford at home, which I'm fine with. And then obviously United and Brighton and stuff. I don't think he's like an immediate sell right now. I'd much rather have an Arsenal defender, but you know, I don't mind having Porro. So that's what the team's kind of looking like well, that's what we got for game week 2. 82 points, not too bad. It's a green arrow, can't really complain. Smith Rowe really helping me out. And yeah, my transfer from Kwanzaa to Robinson was obviously very good this week because it got me 7 points, because I would have been playing I probably would have played Johnson if I had to, which would have still got 3 points, so not bad. But yeah, much rather have Robinson. And he's also, I believe, gone up in price as well. Yeah, he's now 4.6. He's a really good player to own. I'm very happy I made that transfer. Moving on to my transfers though for game week 3, and I've actually already made one. I decided to get rid of NKUNKU last night and downgrade to Rodgers. Played ridiculously well in that Arsenal fixture. Very unlucky not to return anything, but he's played 90 minutes. Both of the first 2 fixtures looks really, really good. And Unai Emery's obviously just been praising him as well. Like, obviously the fixtures are great. There is that talk of Champions League and stuff. How will that affect minutes and everything like that? But I thought that NKUNKU's dropping in price. He has actually dropped price now. He's now down to 6.4. I did want to say that extra 1.5 because I feel like in game week 4 it will help me to go to Salah from Saka. Again, I don't have the money for that right now. I would have to take a hit because I've got 1.5 mil in the bank. Obviously, if I want to bring Salah in, he's 12.5. It'll probably be 12.6 by the time I bring him in, to be fair. So I'm going to have to get rid of somebody else. Obviously, I want to keep Trent for that kind of fixture run as well for Forest and then Bournemouth and then Wolves. But yeah, because I've already had to make 2 transfers for obviously Kwanzaa and Nketiah and NKUNKU, I'm going to have to probably take a hit in game week 4 to bring Salah in. But I think over the next 2 fixtures, I think it will definitely pay off. You know, because Salah's going to have... I mean, Saka's going to have Spurs and City away. And then I can wildcard in game week 6, to be fair. To be fair, I think I'll probably just wildcard in game week 6, because then I can bring in 3 Arsenal players. Probably... I don't even know. Maybe I just bring in 2. I'll probably bring in Raya, to be fair, because he's a much cheaper option than Gabriel and Saliba. I know they've not got the greatest run after that with Liverpool, Newcastle, and Chelsea, but I think Raya can easily just be a set and forget. And I should have started the season with him. I feel like if you did, then you're obviously doing great, because he's been getting bonus points left, right, and centre as well. But yeah, I mean, get rid of Saka now, and then maybe bring him back in for game week 6. And obviously Salah's run is, you know, really, really good as well, because they've got around game week 6 is... I mean, Liverpool's fixtures do take a bit of a turn. You know, Palace away, Chelsea at home, Arsenal away, Brighton at home, Villa at home. So I don't really mind getting rid of Trent around then either. I'll just have him until game week 6 and then obviously get rid. So, yeah, I need to find the money from somewhere else. Maybe I need to find like an extra... I mean, I need to find an extra mil, but I'll probably have to find an extra 1.1 because he's going to go up in price. So I don't really know where I'd find that from. Maybe I would have to downgrade... I don't even know, man. Maybe it might have to be Porro or something down to like a 4 mil defender. And then just be playing Trent, Robinson, and I'd have to get rid of Ben Mee as well. See, it's a tough decision, like, because I kind of need Porro for those fixtures, but I don't know where I'd find that extra mil from. So, I mean, I'd probably get rid of Isak, to be fair. Because Isak, I mean, game week 4, he's got Wolves away, and then Fulham away, and then City at home. I don't really need him, and there's a lot of players I could easily bring in for him. Like, Watkins would be a good shout, but obviously he's more than Isak, and I need to make the money. So, yeah, I'd probably be getting rid of Saka and Isak game week 4 for Salah, and then, I mean, the striker would probably be... Trying to think of a decent striker for like 7 mil. Off the top of my head, I can't think of anybody. Let me take a look real quick. Let's go 7.1. I mean, I could go João Pedro because, I mean, what their fixture's looking like for game week. Game week 4 and 5 is not really bad, is it? So, yeah, I'd probably bring in João Pedro or Danny Welbeck. And then, yeah, obviously wildcard in game week 6. So that's probably what I'll do. So, yeah, next week. So I've already made my transfer this week for game week 3. And then, yeah, for game week 4, take a hit, get rid of Saka. Get rid of Isak, bring in João Pedro and Salah, and then, yeah, they've got some really nice fixtures then, obviously. Because I think Saka plus Isak won't outscore Salah plus João Pedro, and then, obviously, we'll just wildcard in 6, get rid of all these terrible players I don't need, such as me, stuff like that, completely overhaul the team. And then, yeah, I mean, I've got the 1.5 in the bank anyway, so that's really, really nice. And I just don't think there was a better option, really, than NKUNKU to Rodgers. Again, I don't like making early transfers at all. But the money is very scarce right now, and I don't even know if I'm going to play him next week, because obviously, like I could play him or Smith Rowe, Leicester away or Ipswich away. Maybe I play Rodgers. I got the 50-50 right this week with NKUNKU and Smith Rowe. Am I going to get it right? I feel like Morgan Rodgers is about to pop off, and I don't really want to be benching him when he does that. I don't know. We'll see. Either way, they're my kind of transfer plans at the moment, so I've already made it. I'll do my wildcard draft tomorrow, team selection Wednesday. And then we'll obviously see what happens midweek and everything like that. But either way, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like down below. Let's try and hit 50 likes. Leave a comment. What are your transfer plans for game week 3? Have you already made a transfer? Subscribe if you're brand new. Ring the notification bell. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And until next time, peace.